Every year, Government of Manitoba delivers benefits to people who are depending on them. This includes seniors, families, Manitobans in difficult circumstances, 12 programs, more than 15,000 funding transactions, and for years, all of it ran on a platform that was no longer supported.
This was not simply a technology refresh. The application carried years of program rules, integrations, processes, and operational knowledge. Previous work had shown that replacing it would be complex. So when the project started in 2025, the goal was not to just build something new. It was to modernize a critical business capability carefully while keeping the program running. The obvious move would have been another incremental improvement.
We reset the architecture, clarified how it would be delivered, and made long-term ownership part of the solution from the start. We chose a platform that solved the immediate problem while making sense long-term. Microsoft Dataverse holds the data, Power Platform provides the app, and configuration comes first in the design. We implemented role-based access controls to protect sensitive client information and developed an SAP interface to leverage established payment processes.
As a project management office, our job was to hold the line. 9 two-week sprints, stage-gated, with decision points and approvals at every gate. A DevOps managed backlog with clear acceptance criteria, risk, issues, and performance monitored continuously rather than reported after the fact. That meant strict scope governance. Timelines were met without trading away what we had committed to. It also meant managing a team as carefully as the schedule. Planned rotations, vacations mapped forward, and targeted overtime approved only when it protected a critical milestone. Discipline is what made the speed possible, not the other way around.
We built it. We moved the data. 3 developers, 211 user stories across 9 sprints, with more than 70% of the delivery output in the final 4 sprints.
The data migration was the hard part. Legacy data came to us as CSV extracts, so we ran it through multiple stages of transformation and cleansing, validating it through each stage, and held the production cutover until the very last moment, just in time.
And we used AI throughout to analyze and translate legacy code and to infer the business rules buried inside it. For example, translating the legacy rules to generate the precise fixed-length files required by SAP and RBC would have normally taken us weeks to months of manual coding, analysis, and reverse engineering. With AI, we generated and validated the new batch processing logic within days.
Our job was to make sure this landed with the people who have to use this every day. This meant workshops, working demonstrations, and feedback sessions running throughout the delivery, not a training session at the end. Business users validated requirements as they were written, refined the solution while it was still being built, and confirmed outcomes before we called anything finished. By the time we went live, nobody was seeing this system for the first time.
And our job was to stay accountable for the outcome, not to hand over the requirements and wait. We actually got to sit in the room, make decisions on evidence, and own what came out on the other end.
9 sprints, 211 stories, an average of just over 23 per sprint, and far more than that once discovery was behind us. Delivered end-to-end in 5 months, on schedule, no scope slippage by a core team of 3 developers.
That number matters because a small team using AI in a governed way did the work that would normally take much larger effort. But that's not a shortcut. That's just a different way of building.
Treat data migration as its own work stream. Give it an owner, quality criteria, reconciliation controls, exception handling, and a cutover rehearsal. It's not a task at the end of the build. Use AI to supplement human judgment, never to replace it. Keep a human in the loop with validation, traceability, security controls, and clear accountability for every output.
Scope discipline is what enables agility, not what limits it. A prioritized backlog, documented decisions, and a value-based change control are the reasons a team can move quickly without losing control.
And make internal ownership a project outcome, not an afterthought. Knowledge transfer, documentation, and support ownership belong in the definition of success.
The vision is for the adjudicators and applicants to communicate directly across 12 programs and more than 15,000 transactions a year. That's a different experience for Manitobans. It will be more transparent, more consistent, and more responsive than what we had before.
Legacy failure risk is gone. gone. Vendor dependency is gone. Operating costs are down by 98%, and the capability now sits inside the government, not outside.
This can grow as new programs are added, policies change, and more systems need to connect without starting over. We'll be able to reuse these patterns established here for future service delivery for families as well as other departments.
2 previous attempts of implementing this project had failed. On this instance, it took us 5 months with a team of about 10 staff, including 3 developers, but more importantly, 1 decision, which was to own the problem ourselves. We showed that we can deliver faster, better, and more affordably when we own the problem and empower the right people.